I'm Nikki Nightmare.
I'm Roberta Rigamortis, and this is Horrorland. We're kind of diverging a bit and giving you a film review talk on Logan.
Yeah, this is more of a discussion, because we kind of suck at reviewing things.
Yeah. So I said book talk. It's a book talk about Logan.
Which wasn't a book.
Comic maybe.
Books, but not a book.
Yeah. All right, so
we're just talking about the movie with no,
rhyme or reason.
Yeah. So if you want to watch this, that's cool. Don't expect some in-depth review from us right now. We're still new at this, and we haven't done a video in a month.
It's gonna be 2 minutes of, we like it!
Go see it!
We'll have information about the film, the director, who it was written by, and the actors in the down bar. Okay, so, what did you like about the movie?
All the violence. Logan was just, kicking ass.
He was. Even though he's, probably, I think they said he was in his 50s.
I don't know, but he looked rough.
He looked rough and tumble. Plus, he's an alcoholic.
Well, that's to keep all the pain away, because he's dying. Because of the poison. The adamantium is, poisoning him.
Yeah. That's what this stuff is made out of, right?
Yeah, because his claws were originally bone. His natural mutant powers.
Mm-hmm.
They were bones that popped out of him. These sharp, bony things. And they went in and did that to him. Made his skeleton into that stuff.
Oh, I thought it was just, his ability was just to heal. This is what happens when you don't read comics. You
I've watched all the movies. You have not watched all the movies.
No.
I have seen all the X-Men and the prequel X-Men, regular X-Men, and the 2 Wolverine movies. Yeah. And now Logan. Because when I was a kid, I was, super into the X-Men cartoon. Never once read the comics or anything. But, Saturday morning cartoons, I used to like to watch X-Men.
I like how gritty this one was.
Oh my god, yeah, because it's rated R.
It wouldn't have, I don't think, done so well if it was, PG-13.
They learned from Deadpool
that
you can have a rated
way
R.
More gritty, and that girl was amazing.
She was the little girl.
Her character had such an understanding of what was going on and how to move and get around things. She was just so smart. She was driving.
Vicious little thing.
Yes.
She was awesome.
I was like, what's her power? And she comes out and she's like, oh, and I'm like, ah.
I'm like, yeah! I'm not a violent person, but I was, really, into it. I was like, yes! Let's kill all these people! She cut some dude's head off and, threw it at one of the bad guys.
At the very beginning.
Just here.
And the guy who that was, he's been in a couple of movies. He was hot. He was gorgeous.
I was like...
And he had, what do you call it? A faux hawk? Mohawk? Faux hawk?
It was, I don't know. It wasn't a full, faux hawk. Sorry, I'm tapping my nail.
He was, big and bulky, and she had no problem killing him.
Nope.
Just done. I don't want to spoil anything, but her performance was
pretty
really
much
good. Our makeup.
I wish I did the makeup.
The makeup on, the aging.
And all the scarring. It was so good.
It was so good. The edges, you couldn't see them. It was just
it's
done so well.
Major blockbuster.
Probably Tinsley transfers.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that. I'm like, I know. I bet you. I studied special effects makeup. That's why I know some things. Okay, so we should probably talk about what the movie's about.
So, Logan is he's a limo driver.
Yeah, Wolverine drives limos now.
Yes. And I think he crosses the border every night.
Sorry.
Into this, old, refinery or something like that. Yeah. And he's got Professor X, who's aging, and he can't be around people because he has seizures and it causes other people to be paralyzed.
Yeah, I can't, it's like they said they classified him as like
a weapon of mass
disruption.
A weapon of mass destruction. His brain is considered a WMD. And so he's hiding them, and he has powder with him.
I didn't get your reference for a minute. I'm like, what kind of powder? I'm like, I need to bring him cocaine. What are you talking about?
I don't know what the guy's name is. I don't think they actually
They did say it, but I don't remember it. He's like an albino who can track mutants.
Yeah, that's his power.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
And basically what happens is this lady finds him and she asks him to basically transport them to this area where they can cross into Canada safely. And shit happens and he's kind of forced into taking the girl.
Yeah.
Don't want to do too much there, but he ends up taking her. And stuff happens.
Lots of murder.
Lots of deaths. The stunt coordinating is amazing. Like, even, like, the driving scenes where they're being chased. Like, the train scene.
Oh my god,
I was waiting for him to whap one of the vehicles into the train, but he didn't. Ooh.
It's definitely action-packed, obviously.
Yeah.
It's like an action movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not really one for, like, superhero movies. Like, other than the X-Men movies.
Like
and
Batman or, like,
yeah,
Superman.
like, I'm not into, like, Avengers. I've seen the first Iron Man.
They're not
I think that's
gritty
it.
enough.
Well, it's because everything's PG-13. I mean, I love Deadpool.
Deadpool was
Like,
amazing.
best movie ever.
Suicide Squad was pretty good.
Yeah, and I love Suicide Squad. I think it has to be the bad guys that I like the best.
The anti-heroes.
Yeah.
The ones who are just kind of thrust into it, and they don't know how they feel about being good.
Yeah.
Or being on the good side. So I thought that they did a really good job. Especially with, like, the character arcs. This is probably going to have to be spoiler.
Yeah, it's a spoiler discussion.
Yeah.
We'll put that in the title.
Yeah. So his arc is basically that he accepts the girl as his daughter because they used his DNA.
To make her... What are they, in Mexico? Right?
Yeah. Mexico City.
They just got, like, poor women and implanted them.
Yeah.
And then made these mutants.
And then as they got older, they had harder time controlling them.
Yeah, because they were trying to raise killers, and these kids didn't want to be killers.
Yeah, they didn't.
So...
Even though that they were raised to be weapons, basically, they knew enough in their mind that they didn't want to do that. Which tells you about the human race. Or brain as it's developed on its own, but... And then... They also engineered something else, kind of like Frankenstein,
Yeah, like
a mutant.
Super Wolverine.
And you think that he kills...
Yeah, because there's a scene...
I thought it was a dream.
I did too, because he looked weird. That's the only part that I have any kind of problem with. Is the other Wolverine, the younger, more powerful, crazy one, looked fake. He
reminded me kind of like a younger... What was that guy? This is probably... I shouldn't say this, but kind of like... What was that movie with that guy who murdered the travelers?
Wolf Creek.
Yeah, he kind of reminded me of like a young... Like the actor, not the real guy.
Yeah.
The guy, kind of like the antagonist. Not the doctor, but the lackey. With the hand. He was good looking.
Oh my god, yeah. Even with that gold tooth, which I didn't like. But
Which was annoying because it was like lower.
I'm like, don't. That's ugly.
That's
Get
really
that out.
stupid.
Oh, and he was really Southern. I don't really like Southern accents, but it worked on him. And I was like,
Hey. I'm like, why do you have to be his shit face?
yeah, I know. I was like, why do I have to think the jerk is cute?
I'm like, oh man. But yeah, I liked the character arc for everyone. Really was just really good.
And it was sad and funny.
I cried. I thought I would just tear because I knew sad stuff was coming, and when Professor X died,
I didn't cry when he died.
I sniffled.
Yeah. But at the end,
I was a blubbering mess.
all three of us were.
I had like a well
yeah,
right here.
it was like all down my neck.
Because I was like scrunched up and I was like,
and I had makeup on. Thank God my mascara is waterproof because that would have been fun.
yes.
Like total black.
Yeah.
I would look like the Crow.
The Crow watching Logan.
Like this is how I meant to do my makeup. Okay, you got a problem with that?
Full on Gotham.
Why are you watching these videos? We're just kind of talking.
Yeah. We just liked the movie and we just wanted to talk about
And we just like
About
making
it.
these videos about it.
it.
About it. Sorry if you're from Canada. Didn't mean to offend you.
It just came out of me. I can't help myself. I would highly recommend it to anyone. I don't even think you really have to know the backstory, really.
No.
Because I'm not really that into comics. I'm not really that much into, like, the movies either. I don't care either way. Now, Deadpool, I wanted to see it because I already knew he was funny as hell from watching the video
Ryan
game.
Reynolds.
And it's Ryan Reynolds, and he's super funny. So, if you're someone who doesn't particularly care for, like,
Violence?
well,
Mega
not,
violence?
if you don't care for, like, the comics, but you like action movies,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely this is gonna be your path.
Your what? That wasn't a word.
It's P-I-E-H.
We're not drinking or anything either. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's the heat. The Florida heat is just, like, sunk into my brain and all the dizziness from my allergies.
And it's only March. We're just like, yep.
Yeah.
Go see Logan! You'll enjoy it!
We give it 2 thumbs up, okay?
Sounded like you said thumbs.
Thumbs! Thumbs!
Thumbs! 2 thumbs up! We don't have to do drunk movie reviews. We can just be ourselves.
I thought you were going to say we don't have to do drug reviews.
We don't have to do those either. Oh my god, no, I'm super red.
I'm crying. It's not for my allergies either. Fun times, bye!
Stella, there's no one here, honey.
It's my fault. Sorry, Stella.
Scared the crap out of me. God.
Sorry.
Stella, it's alright, hon.
It's enough.
It's okay.
It's my fault. Thank you for guiding us.
Thank you for guiding us through this hard time, Stella.
Enough.
Stella, it's alright, baby.
It's enough. Thank you.
Oops.
I won't do that.
Yeah, no touching of anything. No making noises.
Enough.
Stella, shh, shh, shh.
really just set her off. Hey, come here. Come here, Huffy. Good girl. All right.
That's gonna be the most random video ever.
It is.